Hey, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird. It's quiet. It's too quiet. But it's time. You know what time it is. It's Big Run. Let's do it. There's jellyfish wandering around. It's ominous. They're creepier than normal. Let's get the news. I always forget they changed the jingle for Big Run as well. Let's go fishing, folks. The Salmonid are here. They're invading, and we are needed. There's also new gear. So there's a lot going on. We have Umami Ruins as the stage tonight. I bet those Salmonids are sneaking in without paying admission. Yeah, they're attacking cultural artifacts now. They were at the theme parks, the art museums, the sewage drainage infrastructure, and now it's time for culture. You know, Grizzco's hiring if you want to go clean up the Salmonid mess. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, don't do it just for that. Do it to clear out Salmonids before the Splatfest. Hey. Yes, we want to show off for the Splatlands, don't we? Let's get to it. Word of the wise, you're going to want to pick a Splatfest tea before diving in. Gotta load up on those conch shells. So yeah, we are getting some synergy here because we are in the sneak peek period of the Splatfest. That also means we are getting bonus for every... Oh, we got some text about crab leg. Bonus conch shells and rolls of the shell out machine as we play. I love standing on the grates at Crab Leg Capital. My tummy flips when I look down. Ooh. Hey, she's not joking. I don't recommend looking down if you're scared of heights. Yeah, they did add a bunch of stage dialogue a few updates back for stuff. And of course, new stages get that dialogue as well. So, if you weren't here last night, we did stream. Go, big man, go. We gotta get this one. Fresh. Super fresh. We did stream a bunch of the Drizzle season and all the new stuff. We played the Dread Ringer, the Heavy Edit Splatling, Inkline Tri-Stringer. We played on Crab Leg Capital, as long as we weren't being forced to play on Hammerhead Bridge. And we got a bit of Ship-Shaped Cargo Co. as well, so 2 new maps that I like a lot. So please check that out if you haven't already. Let's go get our shell out roll here, and I want to show something special. There is a banner going on right now. This century's best big man fan. Man, perfect timing for me before the Splatfest. I am on Team Big Man, if you didn't know. Not wearing the t-shirt, but I am representing Team Big Man. There it is. You can see it. Looks great. I put on my special Salmonid destroying gear here. There we go. All right. Where am I missing? Before we get too far, I want to go over here, because look, I will pop this QR code up as soon as you guys see it. There is a new gift from Splatnet 3. There it is. This is a special Nintendo Live banner, because that is happening this weekend. If you remember the lobster one from Boston before, I think this is Seattle themed, if I'm guessing correctly, because of the fish. Here is the QR code for it.
Big Run.
No. That was on purpose. That was on porpoise. There you go. So you can screenshot that or get it off of Nintendo's, social media and stuff. But that is it if you want that on your own. Also, if you look out in the news posts, you know how Nintendo has their own news feed. I haven't seen it yet, but you can get 3 banners for Shiver Fry and Big Man if you click on that. They do the thing where if you boot up the game from the news, you get those banners. So, all right, that is all the current events in terms of flair.
Welcome to Grizzco Industries. Congrats on making the kind of sound business decision the future you will no doubt appreciate.
He does this every time there's a big run. He did redecorate, so he wants to make it meaningful.
Take my advertisements for help with the big run have been effective. We are somewhat short-staffed at the moment, come at just the right time. You are aware of the big run phenomenon, yes? Where salmonids stray far from their own turf and invade our city. Business critical that we provide the salmonids from damage. We provide the salmonids a city to damage. Stopping them is no small task, but Grizzco employees are willing to risk it all. Alright, so yeah, he says the spiel every time. We're gonna get special decorations if we do things well. Let's be productive. The bulletin board is gone because the siren is now going off here to alert everybody to the big run. We can look at the monthly gear because it did change over. There it is, Retro Future Helmet. So this is a Tron-inspired helmet. You can also peep my stats.
This is going to go with the shirt that I'm wearing. But yeah, that is our extra reward. So 2 times scales, conch shells, everything is going on at once. I would love to earn enough scales to get this thing right here, the koi slop suit. We have quite a bit to go. 55, if my math is right. All right, let's go. Lego has a joinable room. I guess we could start there. If he wants us to join, he's waiting for us. We play with Lego a lot during Big Runs. So tonight, if you're not familiar with Big Run, it is a special Splatfest-like event. Instead of a party, it is a way for us to try to work in extreme conditions, defending Umami Ruins, defending the cities, and keeping the Salmonids at bay. But there are good rewards, like I mentioned. 2 times scales, 2 different King Salmonids to show up at once. We'll get the conch shells, we'll get randomized weapons, and a brand new Grizzco weapon to try out. And speaking of which, I put out the call to the boggers of the bog community, and 4 of you were very nice and responded with some screenshots, because I needed pictures of the Grizzco Dualies, since I have not played them yet. I needed a screenshot for the thumbnail, though. So, MadWalkeri is the one that I went with in the thumbnail, thank you so much, but Kirby, Rafa, and 3-Legged also provided some screenshots for me. Look at this color-coded bunch. Oh, wow, yeah, this looks so weird, because we're kind of in a desert, right? Thank you. Rafa says best of luck. I got the undercover umbrella, which we played a little bit of yesterday. Barely, you know, not even 24 hours ago, we were playing a bunch of stuff. This has gotten buffed, so it should be even better. Where's the basket? This is our fact-finding start. We got undercover and Tenta. And someone does have the Grizzco Dualies. When I get them, I will explain them a little better, because they seem very fun and interesting. They might end up taking the cake, there's the basket, as a new favorite Grizzco weapon. We'll have to see. It's going to be tough to beat the Stamper for me, you know? What I do, or Splatana, rather. It's a modified Stamper. You guys, chill out. They just keep coming. This looks like high tide to me, but I don't know for sure. I'll get the eggs in, just keep tossing them. There is a really cool trick that you can do with the Dualies. We don't need to mess with it right now, but that's one ledge where you could do it with the Flyfish, I should say specifically. There's a lot of cool tricks you can do with the Dualies, from my understanding, so I'm excited to try some of that out. My thing break. I wonder if the undercover rules affect your canopy coming back with the Salmonids. Like, if I kill a Salmonid, does it regain my canopy or no? Doing pretty well. This is a good high tide, honestly. I'm sure our level isn't too crazy, but this is a very safe high tide if you're fighting these guys back. So far, I like this map. I liked it already, but imagine getting separated over there. Alright. Climate change has gone too far, says Mad. Yeah, when the desert is flooding, you know something's wrong. But that's the Splatoon world. Okay, this is medium tide, I would guess. I have to pay attention to those tide levels, you know? This way? Where are we going? I see him. Can the Salmonid... Okay, there are ramps. I was gonna say, can they even get up onto this thing? Because that would be pretty busted. Especially for certain waves, if we could, just barely got that. If we could end up... Oh, I wonder if we can do the trick. Can we do it? Yep, you can put eggs in the basket below it. That was something on Undertow Spillway. And it is working here as well. So you don't have to climb all the way up on this tide level to put eggs in there. Just so everyone knows. Trying to remember that if you're playing, or, you know, with me or without me. It doesn't matter. I think it's useful to everyone. But that was extremely nice on Undertow, where we would get kind of caught in weird spots. The basket was like in that center area that could be really annoying. I'm gonna get in here and get this guy. It's worth getting in trouble if I have to swim through. Double dippers. That's what that's called, I guess. Uh-oh. You guys want to get under one of these? But yeah, this is so nice that you don't have to go up on that platform. Although, maybe I want to sometimes. That was close. That was foolhardy. Okay, let's get back here. Getting a lot of slamming lids. Okay, everybody, put these eggs in here. Remember, you can just drop them at the pedestal. Good wave. Some of you have been practicing. It's a good sign if I can do okay on my first try with this. Ooh, nice. Octobrush. And this is low tide, maybe? I think we're getting a taste of each tide. Yep, this has got to be low tide because we wouldn't be able to get into this pit otherwise. Oh, grillers. Uh-oh. Well, this might go bad quickly. We gotta be careful where we stand. Okay, that looks like a good spot for the grillers. Right up here. And then you can kind of, as long as they come out of the right area, should be okay. Although next to the basket doesn't seem too bad. And it's gonna be bad in a second. I can't believe I jumped right into it. I was not paying attention to the second one. That went so well at first. New high score, 82. Anything we did would be a new high score. Yes, I do have a pool open. If you are new to the channel, the pool is just swimming bird, one word. Ashley also jumped into it. She followed her captain in. I got a lot of, I think some of my weapons were playing a part in that, but I got a lot of power eggs on that one. And there's our first hat. Alright, so I'm gonna jump out, check that out. Look, the big run bonus is also in effect. I forgot about that. So, double scales, conch shells, and big run bonus all at once. Couldn't be a better time to kill fish. Alright, let's grab this. And then I'm gonna put it on real quick. Before we jump back in, I have my cool Return of Ultraman Star Wars-y helmet that I do like better, but yeah, I don't know about this. I know some people are into Tron. I never, I was too young to get into it when it came out. I don't think I was even alive yet. Never watched it later, really. I don't know. It goes good with these shoes from the single-player mode from Splatoon 1, I think. What are they? The Hero Runner replicas. That's a good set, it just doesn't look great on me, I think. Someone's gonna be able to rock it. Alright, let's get back into it. I'm creating a room this time, that way I can put the call out. Oh, real quick. Hold on. Here we go. So this is the pool. Don't think capitals matter, but that's the name of it. Look at all these. Jimbles is playing. And others. That was the only name I caught there. I know Farron's been playing. Rafa, a bunch of people. You can see them all on the clock. Alright. How's everyone doing? I'm feeling pretty good. We had a nice warm-up yesterday. I don't think I'm too tired yet. We'll see tomorrow when we're going for the high scores how I feel. But we're having at least 3 Splatoon nights in a row. So I'm sure it'll get to me by the end of the last one. But we might have 4 depending on if I want to try to play Salmon Smokeyard immediately after Big Run. That remains to be seen. Either way, it's time.
Big run, big run, big run!
There we go. Put that in the commercial, because we got the nice flyover. Speaking of flyover, that is the trophy. If you didn't see it, it's in the thumbnail as well. It's a little helicopter. It's the Grizzco helicopters that we're used to. Ooh, Stamper. I do like that, unlike some of the maps, whatever tide level we get, I don't think we're going to be worrying about accidentally swimming into the gunk. Oh, this is low tide. I need to be over here. Forgot. Let me see if I can help with this. Get that out of there. Thank you, Octo. Oh, I bet this is another one we can just swim right here. Let's see. Yep. You can deposit it all the way down. As long as you're touching the pillar where the... Let's be careful now. Oh, I didn't mean to go that far in. I'm in trouble. Yep. I gotta watch my slices. As long as you are touching the pillar with the egg basket, you can put the eggs in. Ooh, a little slow. Someone got it. Thank you. I'm worried about this guy. Oh, we can squish him. As long as I survive this, I can squish him. There we go. I'm stuck up here with Jimbles. Watch out, Jimbles. There we go. Yeah, Stamper is one of my favorite weapons. I'm glad to have it. I don't know why I kind of just like went off with this for some reason. It helps. Oh, these Drizzlers, that's a devious little nook there that they can hang out in. That works. There we go. Ugh, I keep getting a little spicy. Been eating too many of those spicy Doritos. Ashley, you're way over there. I didn't even know you could go over there. You found a new path to flank. I'm sure that's on the normal map. Yeah. There's another map that has a lot of little walkways, kind of like the new maps. Let's give you guys some little ways to go around. Here they come. We will get the Grizzco Dualies at some point. So if you get the random weapon, someone else has it right now. If you get the random weapon, you have I think it's a 20% chance of getting the Grizzco Dualies each wave. It does not apply to this big run, but in the future, I hear you guys. I don't think I'm the best to do that, but I'm gonna do this, because I would like to deal with these guys a little easier. There we go. It does not apply to this big run, but in the future when this is part of the update, if you get a random weapon rotation, it will randomize the Grizzco weapons. I missed. Get off of those. Those are ours. I know you're flying over the basket, but we don't want that quite yet. So yeah, in the future, we aren't going to be like, okay, you only have Grizzco Brella on this wildcard rotation. It will rotate all of the Grizzco weapons randomly. So I think that's going to be pretty good for variety. I didn't see that small fry there. We gotta get these eggs. I think we're gonna need one more boss. Oh, who's all the way over there? I don't think I can get you, Octo-Chew. Okay. I went a little ham trying to get in there and get that. Oh, this is bad. Good wave breaker. Nope. I can't. It should have hit me. It landed on me. That was a rough little ending there. Look at our weapons, though. Jimble's got the new banner. I'm not sure who is that supposed to represent, like, commentators at Nintendo Live? Because it's like a pair of fish with interesting hair. Yeah, Ashley threw down the wave breaker. If it doesn't hit you, it doesn't count like a bomb. So if you throw a bomb at the end and you're dying, it will... We can try another one. It will wait until the bomb is gone off, but for whatever reason, the wave breaker doesn't count like that. I think it should. I'm going to take this up with Mr. Grizz at the next meeting. He keeps not showing up to those, but I'm going to keep going and hope he listens to my suggestions. Alright. Let's continue this.
Big run.
Oh, wait. Is that the right? This one. I'll wait. I don't need to do these every time. There's 4 of them. Let's space them out a little bit here, right? Okay. Let me check the Q&A between shifts. What high score are you hoping to get this big run? It always feels like maybe it depends on the map difficulty and, you know, how many people are interested at the time. But I always shoot for around like 150. Whether we get there or not, I don't know. But that seems like a safe kind of spot. If you can get 150, it seems like gold is pretty guaranteed. Jimbles asked that. Sam asked, how was my day? Pretty good. My schedule is a little flipped, but I got pretty good sleep. Hung out with the cats a bit. Here we go. Okay. Who cares about my day? We have the Grizzco Dualies. Okay, so the Grizzco Dualies can roll 9 times, and then you have to shoot. And then you can roll again, but it can roll 9 times in a row. Oop, are we luring? I'm sorry, I got excited. The explosion from the dually rolling actually is damaging in the same way as, like, if you were to fire a egg out of your back. very similar, honestly. So you can kind of use this to zip around. You gotta be careful about your ink consumption, of course. But you can go in and then try to roll back and forth and get, you know, get some guys out of there. It seems like a really good way to get out of danger, but also a really good way to get into danger and run out of ink. So you do need to be careful. Just like all the Grizzco weapons, it's pretty ink hungry. The thing I mentioned before, with the Flyfish, if we find one in a good spot, I could maybe try it. That's one of my goals, is to accomplish this feat of daring before the night is up. Or at least Big Run is up, because one of the things you can do is use those exhaust from the roll. Oh, it's a little too short there. Doesn't have the best aim, of course. And then you can get out of stuff if you really need. Uh-oh. Can't believe I survived that. But yeah, you can use the roll exhaust to get a... Ooh, get one more in there. I got stuck. It didn't even land right. You can use the exhaust to get the Flyfish baskets, is what I've been trying to say. Getting so distracted. But yeah, the rolling damage is pretty fun. I got him again! Yeah! Let's see if we can get an all Dualies wave here. Or shift. I need to learn where I need to be for inkable walls. Alright, we're luring. Skill heads seem like a problem, though. A little bit. The aim isn't bad. I didn't get an egg, but I went back like I did. Everyone. And then, yeah, of course, after a dodge roll, you still get that concentrated stream aim. That is very strong. I'm going to try to get in here and get this guy. Yeah, very powerful, very fun. If you time it right, you can get out of danger easily. Uh-oh, Octo-Chew. They wanted to go in for the eggs. If they landed in the drink. Let's see if I can time this. A little early there for me. Oh. Still almost got that, even though I timed that really bad. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah! The Drizzles. Anybody around? Thank you. Yeah. Pretty good at one-cycling stuff. Probably good to use that and then dip out of there like so. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not going to be able to do it. Yeah. I really got excited to get in there on the Flyfish, but I saw the Salmon lid was going to be gone anyways. So it wasn't necessarily worth it. Everybody around? Yep. Thank you. Okay. I love you. Thank you. I heard that. Okay. Finally high tide again. We got the wiper. I didn't even know this area back here was possible. Can they even... This seems like a crazy glowfly area. Can they even get up there? I will have to see what waves are possible, but most other big runs, you don't get tornado, there's no mud mouths, they restrict a lot of the special waves. Oh, not that we're necessarily going to need it, but the snatchers are in a good spot. They're going behind the basket. Okay. I should be crab tanking once I'm not targeted by missiles. Didn't quite get that, and then I was holding that down on accident. Oh, this is the little spot that that Ashley was going around. Whoa! Thank you, Steven. Here we go. The problem here is we gotta get these eggs in. After all this. There's so many eggs. Yeah, use your specials. This is the time. I will see your super chat in a second, buddy. There we go. We hit quota at least. Yeah, the snatchers are in a good spot if you want to let them get back a little. We don't have time to necessarily get any of these eggs in, but bounce it off the edge. Good job! We might have a king here. Can't quite tell. Yep, emergency. Here we go. Now can I get the dualies? It's Boris! It's even with the super chat sticker thing, so it didn't have anything for me to read. Thank you so much, Steven and Ashley. Good to have you here supporting us in these trying times. Ooh, this is actually the best weapon for Boris. I don't even think it's debatable. This thing can solo Boris's bomb on its own. Yeah. If you just have the Hydra going, yep. If people keep the bosses off me, I will take him out on my own, basically. I don't know if I'm doing enough damage. I need a little more charge. Oh, I should have charged up more. I could do this as well. I got the crab and the Hydra. That's just like a match made in heaven against Boris. There we go. Okay, one more good charge, and I think we got this guy already. I got so lucky on this. Wow, there we go. 49 seconds to spare. That was just like my luckiest Boris ever. I could stand back. You guys cleared out the bosses. Thank you, Jimble, Ashley, Octochew. Just made it real easy for me to spin up and take that dragon out. And we got 26 bronze scales. Because remember, they're doubled, so we had 13, and we got 26. That's crazy. New high score. Tons of scales. Big run bonus. Everything. It's like a slot machine for some people, basically. The same equivalent to your brain. Look at all the power eggs I got from that. Okay, good job, team. Very nice commemorative King Salmonid splat. Alright, I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna go get my catalog rewards. All that good stuff. Now, too bad that was not silver scales, but I'll take those because a lot of the new stuff does use bronze. Including some of the really cool banners. I still have not gotten my big run banner. Should I get it? Well, first we'll grab all this. Okay. Now we have all these new banners and new gear. Like I could get one of these t-shirts. I could get the flipper floppers. Lots of good stuff. This was the banner I wanted to get a while back. The big run one. I can just afford it now. 400, but there's some new ones. Like this one is really cool. I almost feel like I should save up 800 for that. It's got the bear. Mr. Grizz, basically. The Kuma statue. This is also new for 250. Pretty affordable. Yeah, some good ones. This one is insane. And yeah, this is new. This is almost like, I don't know, it feels like the Salmonids are viewing Inkling culture through a lens or something. Okay. David, did I complain about getting Hydra on the King Salmonid? I think sometimes the maneuverability is something I don't want in Salmon Run normally. I hate having heavy weapons. I like to move around. I'm a brush main at heart, as you can see. I want to zip all over the place. But, yeah, the Hydra is, especially for Boris, is amazing. We did get our banner, right? Yep, we did. Okay. I'm not worried too much about banners and all that stuff. I'm just happy to see all those Borises in the chat. Grab our catalog reward. I got the cool headphones. And that crab shirt. I like that. Just want to see if there's any new... I think this is new, right? The udon noodles. They added a lot of new catalog stuff. 300 catalog items. Or, not catalog, sorry. Locker items. Not exclusively from the catalog. But yeah, a lot of new stuff. Okay. Let's get back to it. Mr. Grizz is timing my break. He gives me 5 minutes to run out, grab my food. I joke, but then yeah, I had a job where you had like a half. Well, I mean, a lot of lunch breaks at places are like half hours. It's a luxury to get an hour break at places, but I remember having to run out, try to get food, come back, barely have time to eat it, and then you got to get back on. Yeah, that was back when I used to work at a sporting goods store. And then I worked at Borders. I did a lot of that. retail for a while. But thanks to you, thank you to the members, thank you to everyone out there watching, joining in, supporting the channel. You are letting me never, hopefully, never have to go back to retail. Dimples, still rocking the Bloop Troop tag. That's a mouthful. They have hit 6 months as a night owl. Thank you so much, Dimples. They say, happy big run. Okay. I mentioned this on the Bog, our community server, but Danny has been working on the new badge for all you 6 months plus members, and that should be out fairly soon. It's pretty close to done. Oh, here's MadWalkeri. They're wearing the stylish pink slop suit from the thumbnail. Alright, I got the Tetris. I was tapping. I don't know why I was tapping. I think I heard other people tapping blasters and stuff. The Tetras are probably, yeah, it's like when you get the normal weapon after the Grizzco. The poor Tetras are now stuck being like, I can only roll 4 times. Gee, Grizzco Dualies, how come they let you roll 9 times? We got one of those. So yeah, my goal is eventually, if you're on the right level, ooh, this would be a good Tetra one. You got that, Kevin? I'll leave you to it. It doesn't even, yeah, it doesn't shoot ink out as much when it rolls. It doesn't have the same insane energy. It's still good, obviously, but oops, man, I gotta watch my egg launches because I keep hitting stuff I don't mean to. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be going up there if I don't have to. Lure this guy. We're close. Uh-oh. Someone get Maud? Need to get a bomb going. I just don't have the ink. Mad! Uh-oh. I'm the only one left. I can't get out of this. Yeah. I went on an uninkable side, unfortunately. We're getting overrun. We're getting overrun. I had some iframes and survived the, thank you. Yeah, I had the iframes there again to survive the Steelhead's bomb. That second one got me, though. Okay. I got too focused on what the Tetris couldn't do, and I should have been relying more on what they could do. This just, once again, I think they try to make the big run maps, especially certain tides, kind of busted on, where is it? Somebody got that? Okay, thank you. They try to make it fairly easy for certain waves, namely, grillers and blowflies, because if you get a high tide one of those, it does seem like a fairly easy win if you're on a lot of these big run maps, because then you can just hide on spots where they can't reach you as much. You might want to go crab over here. I'm going to try to not get missiled, and then I could really use the ink. What's in the way? I'm trying. At this close range. Yeah, we're gonna run out of time to get these eggs if we're not careful. Okay, bosses should stop spawning now. Please. That wasn't the best use of my bomb. Okay, yeah, let's go. Look at all these eggs. If we can get them back, that would be great, but there's an insane amount of lessers still swimming over here. Even though we took all the bosses there out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Just got a little dicey. Oh, I forgot to change the volume for the Salmon Run. I apologize if it's kind of loud. Salmon Run tends to be a lot louder than normal Splatoon. still up the volume level for normal. Okay, we'll lure them in a little. It's weird that low tide we're actually higher up, I think. I need to pay attention on the tide markers going forward here. Oh, our first big shot of the night. Big Shot Beach has become Big Shot Dig Hole. Ah, I thought I had that. Thank you. Oh, we don't even need the cannon. Don't use the cannon, just put it in there. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why I thought the cannon was a little more necessary than it ended up being. Because we're so close to it. Whoop. Okay. This Drizzler needs to get out of here. This is like the most devious. I mentioned that before. It just feels like a little stinker spot for the Drizzler to hide if you're not careful. You guys got that? Okay. Oof. I'm gonna die in the Drizzle corner if I'm not careful. Yep. You got me. Thank you. I didn't mean to shoot that. That's okay. Ugh, yeah. Got too dicey for me. Also made the mistake of glancing at the chat when I was dead. Not smart when there's so much going on. Oh. Okay. Good job, folks. Kinda was like too much chaos to parse there a little at the end. Closest Big Shot Beach ever. Yeah, that one you just roll out of your house. We still got a new high score on that, despite how it seemed a little tough. Felt like a higher hazard level, maybe. So some of you guys are probably getting up there. Okay, let me adjust this. Alright. How's that sound? Better? It's not going to be that different, probably, but yeah. You let me know once the fish are flapping. Well, we'll try another with this group. Apologies, whoever dipped out. Oh, no, Kevin's back. Kevin has returned. I respect anyone using their real name, but it's always funny to... I respect everybody. Everyone who's part of the bog, at least. But it is a little funny to see, like, test failed, swimmy bird, and then Kevin. You don't see too many people just use their name like that. They're waiting on me. Apologies. Yeah, David, the cannon's like 5 feet away from the goal, even if that, or the basket. That just, again, I think that was a little trickster thing the Salmonid were playing on us. I do think Big Run, because this is a score attack sort of mode, it's very chaotic. You don't know what weapons you're gonna get. You don't, always have the most experience with what's going on until you play for a while. I think they do make certain things easier. Like being able to pop the eggs in a little quicker. Because, sometimes you get the Bamboozler and you just have to grate your beak and bear it. I was trying to do a squid thing with the beak and then I realized the bird thing also. There we go. Remember, I can do some taps with this and still get decent damage, right? We got 2 Bamboozlers. What are the odds? Mr. Grizz bamboozling us. Yeah, this is another one of those maps where you can pretty easily hoodwink the Salmonids into just trying to follow you around into weird spots. Yeah, let's bamboozle together, Kevin. You and me, Kevin. 2 bamboo canes versus the world. Watch out, Tess. Mad? Okay, gotcha. Oh, we got a good shot of Moz all the way up there. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying enough attention to what's going on in the rest of the map. Ugh, I got so focused on the fish stick. That's a little weird dead zone there next to the basket. What is going on with this? We got a traffic jam here, folks. Do not go down by Route 5 near the basket. major pile up. Scrappers for days. Uh-oh. Yeah, Team Bamboozler Roller. If this was a Splatfest or something, we would have a special name for our guy. Oof. Yeah, this was not Mr. Grizz's most favorable weapon assignment. Alex has Dog Defender for a tag. That's fun. That's such a throwback to the first game. Look how short range this is when you're not rolled. I wasn't even inking that wall. Okay, here we go. I wanted to get in there and get that Drizzler quick. But no, we lost. Test failed. I'm gonna squish you. Test failed. I'm sorry. There we go. Woohoo! Getting a lot of interesting Moz shots. Trying to run eggs a little. Thank you, guys. Oop, okay. I'm following the Drizz. That's never a good idea. You don't want to chase the storm. We got 2 Grizzco Dualies, so we're doing pretty well here. Thank you to whoever's going back and getting that. Ooh, nice. Good timing on the steel eel. It's not always the most fun being on fish stick duty, but it is a very important part. Yep, test failed's doing it. Mad, I think that's you back there. That's their name. I'm not angry. I'm having fun. I got my dualies. Just barely got quota. There goes an ice cream cone. It feels like the likelihood of the snatchers going back to the basket on high tide is pretty good. 96 gal. 96 gal might go down as like the weapon I played so much in the first game and just kind of fell off very heavily for me. There's so many other interesting weapons that it feels a little weird to play some of these early shooters anymore, even though a lot of them are still good, obviously. Everyone still loves the Tentatek and or the Splattershot in general. Ooh. Yeah, they're not quite close enough to get that dually on those Flyfish. Oh, man. I'm so bad with like trying to throw bombs and throw eggs when I am just slightly shy of having enough ink to do so. Yeah, this is a pretty good one for getting eggs in if you just get everybody right here. Just the fact that you can use the basket that way is very helpful. Ooh, kind of a weird spot, mister. I'll lure you over so you can stop biting your own tail. Kevin! I got you, Kevin. Well, this is wave 3. Let's clear the basket as best we can. Alright. And they're going over there. Wow. Enough Cohawks right at the end? You guys waited until then to throw out your best boys. Kevin with the crab. Oh, the Grizzco Dualies have normal... Do they have normal dually stats otherwise, other than the dodge rolls? They seemed like they were doing a... I don't know, yeah, the damage wasn't, like, insane, but the fact that they can roll is the real unique thing. Fire rate about the same as normal dualies, it seems, according to Dimples. Dimples has a lot of experience in the Splatoon world, so I trust them. Okay. Gonna shift the team a little here, because I want to make sure other people get to play, but thank you, Mad. Test failed, Kevin. Was that that was 200%? Or not pay grade, right? Or was that hazard level? Yeah, let's see. Look at all this money. We're rolling in it. That's what keeps us coming back. Capitalism. We can check our jobs. 186% hazard level, so far, yeah, it's been mostly around there. We were playing around that at the end of Jammin' Salmon, so. Okay. Well, Grunky's joinable. Lego has locked their room. Wait, what does that say? Team up with players who have different job titles and okay. Should we be joining Grunky? It's had the same thing. It was just telling me that, yeah, it might change the pay grade a little if we're at different ranks. I don't know if Grunky's trying to get other people in here or not, or is he playing with others? Well, I hope that's okay, Grunky. Seems okay. Kirby says they feel like something is being forgotten. What am I forgetting? The Q&A? Let me double check. I did answer a couple. How was your days? We kind of briefly touched on that, and then I was like, it's time to roll. What's your favorite Splatoon game? SCP asks. I think this one. It would be very tough to go back, honestly. Each game, you know, mostly improves on a lot, where I think it would be tough to go backwards. So yeah, 3. I think this is the best version of Salmon Run for sure. So I think that alone puts this over the top for me. Well, that's uninkable, but we can step up that. Okay, good to know. Get this. I want to get all these walls inked. Here we go. Good old reliable Splattershot. Nothing beats Splattershot. Well, mostly. I was gonna say that's a joke, but kind of true in some ways. Oop, oop, oop. I should be luring this guy, but I'm not. Doing the best job. Although, honestly, the eggs can get over here pretty easily since we can toss them right in. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We got a big shot here. I didn't forget you. I did for like a second, but then I remembered you. Oh, this is bad. We're so close, yeah, again, I don't know if the cannon is that necessary. I'll try it, though. Might as well, right? Ugh, I'm gonna get... No, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I was gonna say, I escaped 1 stinger, but we can't leave both of them there. The allure of Big Shot Beach got me again. Anybody around? Ooh. Nope. I'm gonna guess that's what got the rest of us. Alright. Okay, I don't think Grunky was trying to get us to join. Because they said, lol, hey Adam. Sorry for invading your game, Grunky. What am I forgetting, Kirby? I feel like this is a riddle. Big Shot Beach claims another, yeah? The beach that makes you splatted. It's tough not to go down there, because you see how annoying Big Shot is if you don't go there. But at the same time, you can get so kind of disconnected from the rest of the team, so hyper-focused on that cannon, that, you know, the effects are palpable. Look at all these people, all together. I can't tell if they're trying to get me to join. We'll join Kirby. Some of them are probably in the same lobby. I forgot Kirby. Was I supposed to join you earlier? Apologies. Alright, we got Brian in here. Okay, and Kevin. Kevin has joined the battle. Kevin joins the fight. Antonia asks, can I play? If you want to try to join the pool, I need to host a lobby because that's the only way I can send out the signal to pool members. And as you've seen, people who are on my friends list do tend to jump in there so quick that it is tough to get a spot. I'll do my best, and if you really, really want to play and you want to support the channel, there's always Night at Owl or above memberships. Get a spot on the friends list, guaranteed. That is an option. Not required, but, you know, it's kind of first come, first serve. And the friends list people get to see it a little easier. It's just the way it is. Whoa. Alright. Low tide. I don't really need to worry about that area, right? They don't even come from that side. Try to get this nice and inked, because getting stuck down there is not fun. Go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not good. Okay, I can get this guy. Somebody else needs to handle some of those more long-range enemies. Oh, we got 2 fish sticks back to back. Not great. Can I reach the other one? Yes. Old faithful roller can do it. Try to stay up here a little longer until I can make sure things are not so dicey. Alright, I'm making a jump for it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not doing so great. At least my wave breaker helped. Someone got the Dread Ringer. Okay. I gotta throw another one of these out, because I just don't think we're making it through this one if we're not careful. Oh, we're doing a little better now. I got panned right at the end, too. Oh, my goodness. Kirby! Thank you. That was a pretty intense one. I'm gonna guess Brian's hazard level's pretty high, because they are also one of the people that I tend to do some score attacking with on big run splatter days. Haven't seen Nerillia in a little while, but they were one of the people that helped me get that first gold trophy we got. Horrorboros. I remember that, back on the Art Academy. No, I'm not luring, but I also need to get this guy out of here. Ooh. A very close range big shot beach, which I don't know if we honestly want, again, to use the cannons. They're that close. That helicopter right up there, they need to be careful. They're flying really low over some cultural landmarks, those ruins. Kevin! Save our Kevin. Oh, man. I always overestimate the range of certain weapons, like the N-Zap here. Kevin's just in the mix. There we go. Thank you, Brian. Whoa. Let's heal. Throw a bomb over there and hopefully someone will get it. I'm trying. Okay. Saved a couple. Someone's got the Explosher. The opposite of the Grizzco Dualies. Okay. Alright. Last second bomb. If you really think you're gonna die, definitely throw a flat bomb out. At the very least, you'll take some fish out with you, even if you don't revive anyone. Oh yeah, so Alexito asked, can we still get big run badges? Yes, you still get the badges from this. The trophy just changes each time. The badges are the same. And then Extra Work is the one with the stickers and stuff. I thought I saw the dualies and I thought it was me. It was just wishful thinking, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna get a bomb in time. There we go. Get one of these and go. Can I make this? Yes. I jumped before even seeing if I could. What do I have? I can't even tell. 96 gal again? Not for long. Until it... Try to get in there. Ugh. Stingers are often run killers, I'm feeling. Ooh, Brian! Go. Okay. We're moving. We're trying. Let's not all group up too much. At least surviving longer than I thought I would with this weapon. Here comes the ice cream cone. Okay. This fish stick is just doing some horrible stuff over here. Get that scrapper! Don't let him go home! No, that was cruel sounding. 1-1-1. So, once again, this comes up every big run. We don't know what the scores are going to be until it's over that you need to hit to get the badges and the trophies. It is based off of top 5, 20, and 50%. Just by playing, you get the green trophy. And, yeah, you need to hit those levels. And the participation badge, I believe. But, yeah, you need to hit those levels. Typically, it's like 1, 30, 50, whatever, plus to make sure you get somewhere in there. We hit 111. That's not too bad. That's a new high score. But yeah, there's no guarantee. Just try to get your best score, because you won't know until the end. And again, I know some people complain about people that the really upper echelon overfishers, but that is like less than a fraction of a percent. Millions of people participate every big run, so the top 5% is actually pretty sizable when you think about it that way. We have not joined Farron yet. This time, for this.
Big run.
Big run. Big run.
There we go. I had a lot of restraint. I hope everyone appreciates how long I waited to do another one of those. Alexito hit 142. That's pretty good. I bet you could bank on at least getting bronze. It does go up and down depending. I think it's kind of escalated more and more, but I think you'd get bronze or silver probably with that. Just estimating. Farron's turn. Yes, we got Ashley Farron. Test failed in here. Okay. So, yeah, last night we did cover most of the new Drizzle season stuff. I showed some of the rewards. If there's anything, like, especially Salmon Run related you want me to mention, the big thing that I already said is, yeah, one of the bigger changes, I think, to people that play frequently that is fun is, oh, speaking of Drizzle season, is the fact that randomized rotations, wildcards, as they're sometimes called, will get different Grizzco weapons instead of one static Grizzco weapon. You gotta remember this range is not the most amazing. Uh-oh, Farron went in, but Farron is not coming back out quite yet. Okay, they're good. Yeah, so this is similar to the heavy edit, or the heavy Splatling with its range. It's just very, very quick once it charges up. Charges slow and fires fast is kind of the gimmick of the heavy edit. Who else has a bomb? Ooh, this is gonna be a little dicey for me. I think I'm gonna reef slide and try to help out that way. I should not stay on the other side of everybody. Yeah, that wasn't smart. I re-slided in, but once again I went in and didn't come out. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna try to get that fish stick with my heavy edit. Here we go. Hey. You guys leave me alone. Trying my best out here. Okay. Just failed. I'm gonna get you while I get the steel eel. 2-for-1 deal. 2-for-1 eel. Oh, I stayed on the stick too long, and if you just saw that. Ooh, perfect. Can we get these? Get them all in there. So close, but that's how you want to do it. You want to let the snatchers go right next to the basket. This is a good tide level for that. But if you stay on a platform that the lessers cannot reach you long enough, you saw that chum did jump up and smack me off the pole. So that is a problem. There's a lot of inkable walls we need to be aware of on this one. I thought I just saw flipper flopper. I thought I saw a flipper flopper. No. I think it was just this fish stick. Oh, I'm gonna get stingered immediately. Wow. No mercy from those guys. Test failed. For whoever. Thank you. Yeah, see how much downtime that was for me, where everyone had to deal with all this other stuff while I was down. Even one person getting, knocked out like that is enough to ruin a run sometimes. Not to make anyone feel guilty. No. I want to reef slide in here and try this. That didn't quite work how I wanted. Should have timed it a little better. That's okay. Yeah, I'm in another one of these positions where I'm on the other side of where I want to be. Big shot. Come on, buddy. Should be able to destroy his cannon so his dark work cannot be done anymore. Uh-oh. Am I the only one left in a second? Big shot's claiming a lot of victims. I'm glad we got a lot of practice this past week and a half or so, because I do feel like things are going a bit better for Big Run. You put in the time, you splat the grime. Nope. I'll work on that. We're going to workshop that. I was going to say you clean the grime, but we're just kind of putting our grime ink over the grime of the salmonids. Thank you to everyone making these walls nice and rideable. What do I have? I'm not paying attention. Tweezer. Need to be tapping. Yeah, this can get very easily overrun on high tide, but I kind of like when it's like everyone's just kind of rushing through the same spot, so you can pay attention to one area. You can focus on that and not worry as much about trying to guess, or not guess, but be aware of too many angles all at once. Ooh, good use of the killer whale. I really try to take these stingers out sooner than later, because failed squid roll there. Just too much stuff to handle. No! He pushed me off. I think I jumped and it made it worse on me. Thank you. Whee! They're all making weird noises. As you do when you're a squid kid. Yeah, look at this. The snatchers are all... We kind of let them take eggs over here. There's one. Or not. I messed that up. Give me that. Thank you. I'll toss him in. Yeah, that was an opportunity to get a ton there, but it was tough. It was at the end. Good job, folks. We survived. That's a win. Catching up on all the jokes in the chat. Okay. Let's see. What do you want to see different in big runs? Asked Test Failed. I'm pretty happy with the way they are. I think I just want a new king. I'm ready for another King Salmonid because that affects the normal mode as well. But also makes the big runs way more exciting. I think the most memorable big run was honestly when we got Boris. I'm not even that into Inkblot Art Academy, but just the idea that we got a new mysterious King Salmonid was teased, and then we got them. That was such a fun time. That was fresh season, if I remember right. Okay, let's do this. Gotta get a better helmet at some point. But yeah, honestly, so the 7 rings theory that we're getting the amount of King Salmonids over the course of the game, that could still happen. Maybe they're kind of slowing them a little because they're working on side order and other stuff, like the special Splatfests and things. But yeah, I hope that they add more soon. I'll be a little sad if we don't get a new King Salmonid come chill season, because then we're getting close to like a year without a new one, right? But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with the state of big runs. I think they're very fun. Favorite enemy in Salmon Run, asks VinFin. That's a tough one. The Goldies are always like, and they attract attention, and they're fun because they give you a bunch of eggs usually, but I don't know if they're my favorite. Hard to say, but Small Fry is up there, thanks to single player. Big Run, and the opposite is Small Walk, says Alex. I appreciate, Alex, you used the questions and made it a question to form a joke in a question format so that you can get your joke out there. That takes, wherewithal and gumption. Okay, here comes Moz. That's also a sitcom name. 2-for-1 Eel, Alex was saying, was a sitcom. I think Here Comes Moz, about the trials and tribulations of being a shark-like salmonid. Something over there? Okay. Test Failed is going crazy in that corner. Made me think we had something to deal with. I think they only spawn from the one direction here. Oh no, they don't. We've seen them on the other side. Never mind. Ugh. Got a little too intense there. I was just trying to get the flipper flopper in time, and I could tell that the fish stick was going to make that difficult. Oh no. Oof. I almost didn't survive that. I really thought I was going to get... Some of these flipper floppers just can be way more difficult when you have the wrong boss paired with them. Get me out of here! I thought I had more time to escape that. It was a rough first wave. Thank you, Jimble. Honestly, I think we're faring pretty well, despite everything. You guys have all gotten better and better over the seasons. And maybe me too, as a Small Fry kills me. Nope, you're not gonna... You have to follow the rules. The wave is over. You have to let me live. Also, I think the big runs do have some nice features. This is definitely good way to get quota easily. Oh no, fog. Speaking of Goldies, we're gonna see him here in a second. One of the few special waves that still happens in Big Run is the fog wave. You guys got that? Okay. Get this Moz, hopefully. My beloved ink brush is not great in Salmon Run, unfortunately. since you have to do more damage typically to these guys. I'm still struggling even with that fish stick. There we go. It is nice to go be able to, dip around and get in and out of danger, but yeah, you can't even reach that guy that well. I did make his, this is going great. Here's a Goldie. I heard it. I did make him blast the wrong way. Ooh, this is a good one if we can survive this. No, Moz, don't eat me. Please. I want these eggs. We got a Goldie with a ton of eggs right next to a basket, and then we got a Goldie with 1 egg. Oh my goodness. This is bad. I got gold in my eyes. I saw the allure, and then... Oh, the bomb they threw. I was not close enough. Yeah, just run away. Survive if you can. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. That was a tough one. Got a little hectic. Whew. Okay. Squeezer's probably one of the weapons that I like seeing the most in these random, because the combination of turfing and firepower is very appreciated in Salmon Run. And I don't like when they get the Flyfish up there. I overshot that. Flyfish being like way in that weird corner is not fun. Okay, another episode of Here Comes Moz. They are going over there, unfortunately. Get this big shot out of here. Just leave this. Ooh. No! I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, leave the slamming lid there. We can just kill everything that comes out of the water, every big shot. But it squished me on accident. Timed that wrong. Ashley, I just noticed Beachy Squid Life. Is that your Big Shot Beach moniker on your splash tag? Okay. That was alright. We all died at once. Did everyone get the allure of Big Shot Beach plus the slamming lid squishing something? That's a vicious combo. Okay. I'm gonna swap the group around, give everybody a chance to jump in here, and I also could use some water, so I'll be RB. Okay, oh, Glitz. Midnight and Glitz from the chat is in here. They got in, I guess, through the pool. Congrats, I know you've been wanting to play. Thanks for joining in. Oh, we had a full meter there in that last one. It happens. The funniest part of the new patch for Drizzle Season, I think, is the fact that they nerfed the Splattershot Nova's special output. I think it's because it had an inkjet, right? The Aniki one. But it's just like, this weapon is not seen as that great, and then they're like, nah, we need to kick it while it's down. It's not bad, it's good at inking though, it's just, yeah, I think there's other things people would rather use. It's the equivalent of the old dual squelcher before it became the dually squelchers. Sometimes I'm aiming up and I can't tell if I'm being targeted by a Flyfish. Alright, here comes Moz, I'm just predicting. As soon as you get on a fish stick, I feel like Moz has it out for you. Oh good, convenient. This is like when you get two slamming lids right next to each other. Alright. Plenty of eggs. I don't think I can reach them, unfortunately. Oop, did I get that? Let's be careful about all lumping up here. I see that going bad, and I ran right into a scrapper after I had that thought. You're blocking my eel. This eel is doing his little spin around annoying thing where we can't get his tail. There we go. Okay, 42. Good first wave. Yeah, if we get like 50-50-50, that's the ideal. I haven't seen a Mothership yet. I know they're kind of rare, but those tend to be the best at giving you a good egg total. We got the normal slosher, which also feels a little less special now that we have the Dread Ringer. Once again, the more of these special weapons we get, the more the older ones feel a little, not necessarily outclassed, but they just don't have as much flash to them, you know? Ran out of ink there. I'm gonna focus on this guy, I think. Oh, Jimbles has the same idea. We're sloshing together. We're Bucket Brothers. Still guy up there. I hear him. He's singing his song. He's taunting us. One of them. Come on, buddy. There we go. Get him out of here. I'm getting this. Yeah, shoot your silly storm over where we don't care about it. Thank you. Ooh. Feed me eggs. I'm hungry. Scrambled, poached, whatever. I'll eat them up. I crave a high egg total. Oop. Okay, whoever was there saved us. Oof. Left a Drizzler. Got a bad feeling about this one with the Drizzler. Reach any more of these yet. Okay. I almost used another wave breaker there, but I kind of held back. And zap. There's a lot of... So one of the bigger complaints, if you haven't heard some of the discourse about Big Run, one of the bigger complaints is that there's a lot of randomness to it, obviously. Especially for a more score attack focused thing. I think people get annoyed by getting some tough waves or less profitable waves. We're starting to sound like Mr. Grizz when we get too focused on that. But yeah, if you don't get a Mothership or you don't get a high tide, sometimes it can just feel a little like, oh, I'm probably not going to get my high score, so give it another shuffle and try again. I'm going to try to... yeah. Two Drizzlers here. Trying to get... I don't know why I did that. Well, hopefully that'll at least take some stuff out. That was bad. I just really... Oh, I saved myself with my own. I think I saved myself there. Someone's over here too, so it's probably them who did it. Come on. Ugh. Too many Drizzles. I think I'm getting out of this one. Need to heal. I got a ton of eggs down here. It's just rough with Big Shot, Flyfish. Ugh, I'm dead. Did not see myself getting out of that one. But yeah, so it is kind of like play until you get the good rotation shift you want sometimes, if you really want that high score. That sounds like a king. Yep. Okay, give me the dualies, please. It's Zuna. I want to dodge roll on this Mondo fish. Dodge roll. I meant. Okay, no. Is it called? What is it called? The dually rolls. This is looking a little weird here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to counter a lot of the bosses that are in the back there with some of the weapons we are provided. Yeah, this is not looking too super hot. It's kind of a safe spot back here, but I'm also not able to reach a lot of the bosses that are troublesome. Kind of just trying to stay alive as best I can with everything going on and keep firing on it. Reviving people when they need it. I didn't see you there, Jimbles, I'm sorry. I'm gonna, yep. And the ballpoint is left. My view. Thank you. Slam it. He's after me. And I'm in a corner. That's it. Well, let's see how many scales we got. That was a tough one, because... Oh, 16, pretty good. It felt like immediately the Flyfish spawning and the steelhead behind this giant boss, King Salmonid, was a bad sign. So I was like, how are we supposed to get around him and reach those easily? Okay, good job, team. Glad you got a chance to play Glitz. Alright, for Dimples, here we go.
Big run. Big run!
Alright, got the full version of that one for Dimples at their request. Night Owl Room. Okay, good idea, Ashley. If you are a Night Owl or above and you're a member of the Bog, hopefully you already have access to the Night Owl Room. That is where I post the password on the Discord to get into one of these. And of course, the keeper of the password, who keeps it safe and secret. Here he is. So yeah, as one of the benefits of being a member of the channel, not only do you get on the friends list, but you get some specific time where I do a little passworded lobby, so you can get in a little easier. I will drop the password again in the Night Owl Room. Okay. So yeah, anyone Night Owl or above can jump in. Oh, Ashley, despite requesting it, is also letting others join before them. Thank you, Ashley. And I can turn this off because we got through there. Unless people want to see GG more. The Big Run sounds as... that's an extra membership beverage or benefit that I didn't think about. Members get beverages. I wish let me get more water. I think it's just my thirsty brain. Game Guy asks... Oh, we got Moon Ernie in here. Game Guy asks, have I ever played Miitopia? Have I ever... I played quite a bit of it, if you haven't seen, the 3DS version. I thought about trying to play the Switch version, but just didn't get to it when it came out. I had a good time with that. I made Dracula a chef. I made Epona, the horse, a pop star. Fun stuff like that. Check that out if you haven't already. Which weapon do I least like in Splatoon? Probably one of the blasters. I just never really have fun playing like range blaster. Some of those short, very precise weapons. Just not for my playstyle. Will you be streaming Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Most likely, Saturday is kind of our egg hunting runs in Big Run. That didn't sound right. We want to wait till Saturday to get the runs going. And then, depending on how many Doritos I eat, And yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Sunday is a little up in the air because there is going to be a new map right after Big Run, but I don't know if we're going to stream that immediately. Big Run ends at 8 my time, and then usually the results are like 9 or 10, I believe, that night. But the next rotation, I don't know if we can look at it from here. I think we have to be on the one thing. Ashley, you can join because there is a spot open. Seems like we have an open spot. Thank you for allowing... Yeah, Dimples wants you to join. Wait, Dimples or Jimbles? Who's in there? Are you Moon Ernie Dimples? I wasn't sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is Dimples, I'm guessing, because they said join us, so I hope that is. Unless they're like, join us in a different way. Okay, good. Thank you, Dimples. Yep, we got Jimbles and Dimples. Let's not make it too confusing. Thank you, Alex said hi to Gigi. I'm sure he would say hi back if he could. He's so sweet. Once again, I think he could detect it was time to stream, so he looked at me with the sweetest eyes. And I gave him my traditional kiss on the top of his little head and said, sorry, buddy, I gotta go stream. Oh, look! Man, if it wasn't already a thing last night where we kept not getting the map that I wanted, the new map, look what Mr. Grizz got me for Big Run. The range blaster. Can't believe the timing on that. That was literally the first weapon I got after saying that I'm not, yeah. Again, it's not like it's a bad weapon, it's just my preference is not for blasters. I'm too impatient, like I mentioned. I want to keep hitting the button. I do like the sound the blasters make. That is very satisfying. But I would rather just go crazy with my brush. Now, blasters are good for this. Look at this, I'm going to completely change my opinion about blasters now. I know they're good in some, in their way. I'm just not somebody who plays them that well. So of course I'm not going to be that big into them if I'm bad with them. Can you guys let me get in here? I'm too slow. Just let me hit that, please. Let me make the salmon lid fall. I gotta be careful with how I phrase stuff sometimes. This is going okay, despite everything. We could just get up there and get these eggs. That would be amazing. Look at all the eggs. Someone who can ink better, get that. Ah. Oh, I cut so many eggs I could be getting if I could just ink that faster. Alright. Another blaster. No. Okay, we got the heavy edit. I have not gotten the Dread Ringer tonight, but we've gotten the heavy edit twice. It seems like it's going to be a pretty good Salmon Run weapon. Oh, Dimple's way ahead of me with ink in the walls. I'm going to focus on these guys. Well, hitting some of them. There we go. You don't have to charge this thing all the way, but I think doesn't it get its max speed if you do it all the way up? It's a 4-shot on a Inkfish, but I don't know. It probably does obviously more damage in Salmon Run, because that's how all the weapons work for the most part. Ah, just barely. Sort of. I missed. It wasn't much of a near miss. It was I timed it bad. Oh, someone else got it. Good, good, good. I'm struggling with this thing. I gotta get better at spin it up in time. Thank you, Ashley. Dealing with annoying stingers. Yeah, and you can't charge it like the ballpoint or the Nautilus when it's mid-fire, which I think I got used to doing, finally, and then... Oop, a little too early. Another one of you guys? Get out of here. It's pretty good for those if you can get the right lineup up for it. think I can hit them from here. Hit the basket, I mean. Symbols! Oh, that was bad. I threw a bomb to try to help the others. I was like, I have enough enough ink to throw an egg or throw a bomb. And I went with a bomb. Night wave? Got a little spooky. Look at the dunes in the distance. Yeah, it's a night wave. Fog. 2 squiffers. We keep getting some weird double weapon waves. Where we have double Bamboozler, a lot of double chargers. I like the squiffer. If I have to play a charger, kind of lean towards the squiffer, or maybe even the sniper rider, now that it is better than it used to be. This is wave 3. Trying to let that Goldie get a little closer. Oh, it's okay. Ideally, we would have gotten it up to the basket, so we don't have to do this as much or try to navigate around. As long as we survive, that's more important, right? I really want to try to get a bomb in there to help out. Whoa! Everything happens so fast. Thank you. Oof. Okay, I had armor enough. Iframes, I should say. Jeez, I don't know if we're surviving this. There's so many... There we go. So many eggs, but so little time with these weapons to take much of this stuff out. I feel like that's a wrap. It's going to come up any second now. Everyone's doing such a good job at keeping us alive, honestly. All things considered. It's just too much chaos. We got quota. Yeah, this could have been a much better one with all these Goldies, but I think they just did not want us surviving. There's a Goldie in the daytime. Reminds me of the tutorial. Game Nerd asked the gimmick for the Grizzco Dualies. I almost said the grimace. Let's get him out of here. I'm done with that meme. The gimmick is that it has 9 dodge rolls and it shoots a bunch of ink out of it when you use the dodge roll, so it kind of has like an exhaust. Like, I compare it to when you launch a golden egg. It does that sort of spray damage around it. So you can kind of get in there, roll out, do a lot, and hopefully survive. Hopefully you don't run out of ink when you're in the middle of rolling. That's the worst. Alright, we're going to do some more. Thank you, Steven. Steven just gifted a membership. Let's see who gets it here. Osbaldo, who drew some really good art of my Pikmin 4 character. Let's see if it'll pop up from the alert. Sometimes it seems like the alerts work, and then they don't, because the Super Chat one definitely worked, and then it's like, sorry, Osbaldo, we're not giving you this one for whatever reason. But, thank you. If I can find it real quick, I could try to pull that art up, because it is one of my favorite of the more recent arts. Not to play favorites, but let's see. Got a lot of Splatoon ones here at the start, because there it is. That's Osbaldo's art of Captain Owari. Check out Pikmin 4 if you haven't already. Having a lot of fun with that. Gonna have a new episode soon as the big run excitement and Drizzle season stuff dies down a little for me to edit. A Christmas shake. Ooh. That could be made from golden eggs, though. That does have a creepiness to it, similar to... I never really figured out why the Grimace shake ended up being... I guess it's because it seemed like maybe it was made of Grimace, but he was supposed to be a milkshake or a taste bud originally. I don't want to think about Grimace that much. But yeah, Mr. Grizz Shake is probably some sort of golden egg concoction, but he wouldn't waste golden eggs on a shake, right? Normal Dualies! We are getting a good run of the weapons that just don't have the same oomph as the special ones that we could be getting. Try to get that inked and get up there. There we go. Oh, if you ink the top and then ink a little bit, you can bridge that gap and still grab it. Good to know. Alright, where are we going here, folks? Around the side. And here another fish stick. They never fail. Keep coming. Mess that up. Remember, I can dodge roll even if I don't do it 9 times. 2 times is still useful. No, I'm dead. I fell in that little nook that I was saying. There's that, see this little tarp part here, it can be deceptive because it looks like it would just be flush with the basket. Okay. I didn't get the flipper flopper on that one. We are not gonna stop getting these fish sticks, huh? Ran out of dodge roll ink. This one's not going so great. Thank you. One of these guys left. Come on. I'm getting so distracted. I got narrow focus. We need to get the eggs in. I just had a vendetta against that fish stick, and I got too focused on that. That's on me. That was a little too... Did we all get... Oh, okay, we had one long range and everyone else is pretty close range. And then they give us a lot of fish sticks to deal with. Alright, let's run that one again, shall we? Can get it intense very fast. Get to hear my thermos. I mentioned before, I have a noise suppressor thing if it gets, like, I need to use the AC or the planes are going off constantly. But it does stifle a lot of stuff like laughter. And you all want to hear my joy, right? It's worse with Danny, I think, with her laughter. But yeah, so I don't use it unless I have to. But now it does, my mic picks up a lot of stuff. Planes, trains, people zooming by. Water bottles. Okay. There's been enough to talk about that I haven't even noticed the awkward eeriness of the helicopter this time. Good, high tide. High time, we got another high tide. We got a dynamo, though, unfortunately. Oh, Mothership. This will be interesting with only one decently long-range weapon. I guess the dynamo and the flings that can still be long-range enough. Gotta get that vertical flick. Got that over there. Thank you, buddy. I don't have a good special for this either. Ashley's gonna have to do a lot of the damage because she's got the heavy splatling. There we go. Oof. Ah, man. This thing doesn't roll over as well as the dynamo. I have to remember that. And yeah, I was like, oh, dynamo, but the dynamo actually is pretty fun in Salmon Run because it does just destroy pretty much anything. Oop. Thought he had that. The coolers do break after a little bit, so you don't have to worry too much about destroying them, but it can be frustrating to have so many salmonid spawn if you don't take them out. Okay, here we go. Roll your splatling up, Ashley. It's time. Thank you. Or the dualies, I guess. They could probably hit that range, right? More eggs. Yeah, we didn't get too many on that, but I also think we got kind of a bad assortment of weapons. If we had some more long range, that would have been nice. Okay. Yeah, Mothership typically is kind of rare to get, necessarily, you know, it's, you know, lower chance because it's a special wave, but that can be the highest grossing wave of Big Run. That's where people can routinely, if you're crazy at the game, get like 100 eggs. There's also a special strat where you let them all rack up. That way the Mothership doesn't keep stealing them. You can do like a thing where it just sits there, I believe. I haven't tried that. Just seen the clips. If I can get over here and do the damage. Oh, okay. Someone had my back. Big shot beach. Ah. Chum got me. Weakened me with the big shot, and then the chum took me out. Ugh. I still don't know. I know there's like stuff where if you aim too far out of your range, the reticle will get weird. I don't know. Bad timing. But yeah, sometimes my aim just gets really bad. Like the view gets bad. My aim gets bad for other reasons sometimes too. There's so many eggs. Sad to not get more in there, but it happens. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Should we be using the big shot cannon or should we just swim them over? If it gets too inky over there, you can't swim them easily. Okay. Rapid Blaster Pro. Someday I will learn the difference between the Pro and the normal Rapid Blaster. There's a lot of weapons where I don't feel that bad about not knowing all of them inside and out. Some of them I just probably will never use. Unless forced. Did we get him? Okay. He flipper flopped. Yeah, now thanks to Drizzle and the return of Salmon Run gear from Splatoon 2, we now have the flipper flopper and the flipper floppers in one game. I knew it would happen eventually. Come on, Maz. I'm dealing with this over here. We got 3 different things on me. We're stuck with 2 Splattershot Pros, which I like, but a lot of people don't. Kind of the counter to what I was saying with blasters. I'm not into blasters, but I know a lot of people are. Okay. Stand corrected. That was good damage. They're gonna fly up and get me if I'm not quick. So that's wave 3. Alright, we survived. Any other night owls, if you want to jump in, let me know. Okay. Rafa wants to get in. Alright. Let's get another lobby going here so we can let Rafa join. Alright. Should be good. Oh, Ashley's gonna hop out. Okay, we can keep the lobby going and then Rafa can just join if that works. Thank you, Ashley. Again. I'm gonna also check the chat because I'm sure someone will explain the differences between the blasters. no one did. Thank you for not backseat. No. I might not remember. It's hard enough to remember which is the L3 and which one's the H3 nozzle nose, so... Eventually I will, I feel like I just missed the window long ago of learning about all the intricate blasters. Okay, we got Rafa in. Thank you for joining, and thank you, Ashley, for playing with us. Mod extraordinaire. Okay, we're ready. I think at least one more king tonight would be nice. Also, a little more time with the dualies would be great. I didn't have to wait that long to play them, but I feel like I haven't gotten them in a little while. The ideal setup is getting a King Salmonid and getting the Grizzco Dualies. I think they would be pretty good against the Zuna. I don't know so much about the Horrorboros because it's up in the air. And the dualies are typically not great with range. I think, yeah, you maybe, if in the right position, could do that roll burst into a Boris, but I don't know if that seems that doable. Oh, the Sniper Rider got a change where the ink drip from its shots was very inconsistent, but they fixed it. So that's, if you're trying to ink a wall with a Sniper Rider, it should be a lot easier now, thankfully. Do we have 2 chargers? I'll let them do that. I'm gonna focus on other stuff since I keep missing. Oh, should have been getting this guy. Ah, I didn't let it charge far enough. My snipe riding. There we go. I do think mentally to shift into snipe rider mode can be a little tough at times. There's that Drizzler. Not quite hitting the stuff that I want to hit at the time I want. Overwhelmed immediately. Okay, let's see if I can... we might have to rerun this one. 2 chargers just doesn't seem fun. Come on. There we go. I think we can at least maybe get quota before... I'm sure Rafa has a pretty high hazard level because he's typically a 999 aficionado. Plays a lot of Salmon Run. Man, that was not my wave. Okay. Now we have the E-Leader. This is going to be the charger shift. I think some of my frustration with slow weapons, too, is sometimes I'll charge and then by the time I even fire, someone else is doing what I was doing, and then I feel like I wasted my time. Could have been better helping the team do other stuff. I don't mind when someone else hits something, as long as someone hits it. It's just more like, I could have been aiming at something other than that. Like that. I spent a lot of time waiting to hit that thing, but it was dead already. I'm gonna get that guy. Okay. Just knowing what's worth your time to aim at can be tough for me. I'm gonna do this, because it doesn't seem like we're getting out of this that well. Another one. Are there 3 of these guys? Get out of here. Poof. Thank you.
Has Zenfin became a member?
There we go. Welcome, Vinfin. Thank you, Ashley and Steven, for the membership. We are very close to getting this. Oh my goodness. What was our weapon makeup? Explosher and E-Leader is not a great combo. That one played. See, I don't know. Vinfin, all of your questions and comments have paid off. The YouTube has chosen you to get a membership from the gifted ones. It does preferentially pick people who are in streams a lot, or ask questions, or type more, I think. Or not typing, but talk in the chat is what I mean. Apologies if I can't always think right in the middle of battle. There we go. Pretty good spot for nice and big shots, right? As long as nobody jumps up to get me. But I kind of think that's going to happen eventually if I stay here too long. Nope. The steel eel can just nip me with its eyeball headlights. Okay. Get it before big shot. Okay. And the Flyfish. Didn't work. Didn't get the Flyfish. Oh, no. Man. Got stuck in the ink and couldn't get out of there in time. Thank you. Good bomb. I'm sending these over and hopefully it'll help somebody. Oof. Alright. Well, we survived it, but I felt like that was just barely hanging on that whole time. Not in love with the weapons. Yeah, that's my expression of getting the blaster again. I had 2 chargers and a blaster. Okay. Now hopefully Mr. Grizz will grace me with a little bit more fun weapon. What do we think of Umami Ruins as a big run map so far? Asked Jimbles. Pretty good. It doesn't seem too glaringly like difficult. I like it more than Undertow because I do think the center area I enjoy a little more with the ramps. I feel like Undertow got into some weird spots where you get kind of stuck in a different way that was not very pleasant. I don't know. It's just aesthetically a more interesting map than being down in a spillway. On top of that, I think. Okay. Favorite new Splatoon 3 map aesthetically, asks Rob. Probably Brine Water Springs. I love the hot spring aesthetic. But of the new ones, I do think Ship-Shaped Cargo Co. is pretty interesting and unique. And even, yeah, Crab Leg Capital, I'm not usually as into the very highly condensed city maps. I tend to like a little more rustic aesthetic, like Brine Water, but I think that one's really fun to play and looks cool too. It's like a better Moray Towers in some ways. It's nothing like Moray Towers other than aesthetically, but it is a preferred kind of skyrise map for me. What's this hardest boss to beat in Salmon Run? Opinion-wise. I've mentioned before that I do think Flyfish are probably the most annoying for multiple reasons, not just because they can target you from all over, but on top of that, the big thing is, unlike pretty much every other boss, even if you take them out immediately, you are still getting missiles flying at you, which I don't think is great. I think if you can defeat them when they first open up, before they actually, remember you can run those in easy. Because of that side. But yeah, if you defeat them before they... Why did it... Giving advice and then messing up. If you defeat them before they actually, you know, have time to shoot the missiles that much, you should be able to not get blasted with a bunch of missiles That's my opinion. Yeah, I believe every other boss you can take out before they can hurt you, if you're quick enough. Speaking of which, here comes the Flyfish. I'm gonna get stuck here, trying to get Rafa. Oop, got squished there. Okay. Man, that was insane. At the end. Yeah, Rafa has the new koi slop suit that I want. I want to get that eventually, but yeah, I need, was it 55 silver scales still? Yeah, that got a little too intense, but that's okay. Give it another shot. But yeah, the Stinger Flyfish combo is still very frustrating to deal with, but now I think a lot of people would add Big Shot to that. I think fish sticks are one of the deceptively frustrating bosses because depending on your weapon, it's hard to hit them, and also they seem easy, they seem like they kind of give you the advantage of the stick to use, but if you leave them alone, they can just make your life miserable. They'll ink up a whole area around the basket or wherever. It feels like these walls are very important to escape on this map. A lot of the rollers got buffed recently, if I remember. Like they can do more rollover damage. I can't remember if the carbon was one of those. I feel like, hey, give me an egg. Can you not pick the eggs up until they land? Because I was like definitely touching those and then didn't get one. But yeah, I think that chargers and rollers have been improved a lot. Kinda should have figured someone else had that Flyfish. Now this is more to my speed because it's very brush-like. Carbon roll. Even though I don't play the carbon roller much, it does feel like more to my style of play. Damage isn't like amazing, but at least I can zip around and get eggs in the basket if need be. Drizzle. Okay, somebody stopped it. Eggs, eggs. I think we got a better setup or something because we're. Oh, well, I was doing a lot better till the very end. Yeah, much better balance of weapons there on that wave. 191 hazard level. Yeah, I think Rafa is influencing us with their skills. Grizzco Dualies. Here you go, if you haven't seen them yet. I'm just gonna try to stay up here immediately, because yeah, look. Got that. Yeah, if you're starting to get surrounded, just pack your bags and get out with these things. Ooh, that worked. Deceptive amount of damage from the rolls. Is that it? Get off of there. That was potentially really bad there with that stinger. I wish I was in a better spot to try to do the Flyfish trick, because you can destroy Flyfish with your exhaust things. Thank you, whoever saved me from that steel eel. Rafa seems like a good candidate for the try-hard team tomorrow. That was fun. We had 2 sets of Grizzco Dualies, so of course that helped. Don't take him away, Mr. Grizz. I want him. High tide. Okay. And I got stuck with a nozzle nose. Anything you mention, if I complain about a thing or mention it, it will pop up inevitably. Okay, they're way over there. That's okay. I'm gonna keep bombing until we get a closer shot at this thing. Just gonna start doing this. Whoa. That was close. I thought I had that stinger locked down, but I guess I didn't. Ah, they turned. I was definitely gonna hit that steel eel. I probably would have missed. They were a little far away. Yep. Good wave breaker. Clear out some of these lessers, please. Wow, look at that. Zuna got in the way. Yeah, go crazy with your specials, everybody. There's so many eggs. Oh no. Lost Rafa right at the end. Not going great with the... there were so many eggs there, but I think we kind of lost a little bit at the end with everything, but... Ooh, what happened? Okay. Huh, wait. We're on 0. Why is it still going? Oh no! Did we get a communication error? The worst timing! Rafa! He turned into mist in my hands! And now we're getting a Boris without him! Oh no, I hope it adjusted the difficulties. It started already! No, the timing was off, and now... The worst. What is going on with that flipper flopper? They don't even exist. Where is the Boris? Wait a second. I don't even see Boris. What is going on here? This is a unique situation. There is no... It says King Salmonid. We can't use the egg cannon, but we can't gather eggs either. And something went very, very wrong. I don't know if we're gonna... Jimbles! Yeah, we can't gather golden eggs. The egg cannon doesn't work. There's no actual Boris, but the music is playing. They don't have a health meter. Something went horribly, horribly wrong. Yeah, there's no win goal because we can't get eggs or take the king out. So we're just delaying the inevitable with this weird setup. Jimbles is running. He's going to the portion of the stage that exists for some reason. What happened there? Did that waste our King Salmonid attempt? We got 122 high score, and we were defeated by Boris. Weird. Wonder where he was. He just stayed home and let the others do his job for him. That was maybe the worst King Salmonid situation of all time. He wasn't even there for us to fight. Wow. Alright. We won! We might end on that one. Honestly, I know that's a little disappointing, unless my meter is still full. Let me see. It is! Okay, let's keep going. That didn't count. Alright. If Rafa can jump back in, we'll give it another shot. I'm glad it didn't destroy my meter, because that would have been very, very sad. Boris and Rafa went out together. That was hilarious. Yeah, whoever wants to jump in, if Rafa can get back in, we'll give it another shot. I don't know if their internet is okay. Okay, as long as we didn't lose our meter, I think I'm happier with that. I was tapping because I was still thinking about the nozzle nose. I think if we had gotten our meter taken away, that would have been a lot sadder. Alright, they're back. Let's give it another shot. At least we have that memorable experience, right? He wasn't feeling it. Since when? Yeah, I think Boris is wisened up. He's like, why am I even... I don't need to hit them with my spit. I could just watch TV with the wife and kids. And the others will take care of the rest. The King Salmonids should be high ranking. Enough to, you know, take a day off. If I was a Salmonid, I just wouldn't clock in on Big Run. Yeah, maybe Rafa he's in the background riding Horrorboros off into the distance. Whenever people poof, it's like such a shocking moment, but also so funny that they just turn into a fine inky mist. We're getting fog or... Oh, Mother Wave. Mothership, sorry. Mother Wave. Weirdly, the Splatana is a decently long-range weapon. I just thought when we were getting, you know, katana weapons that they would be super short range like a brush. Probably don't even need to charge this to get these. Okay. Oh. No, our eggs. Not paying enough attention to where these guys are flying in. Yeah, Mothership on medium tide, I just feel like there's too many things to look at for me. My brain can't handle all the things. Do this, please. Some spots are definitely better to collect eggs because you can get up easier. Oh, I saw an egg. Okay, let's get this guy. Good use of the bomb there. Just trying to get through. Get the eggs in at the end. 43, that's pretty good. That's almost the 50 that I wanted, but... Alright, good first wave. This is fortuitous. Ashley is summoning the king, which is also a good sign. And I got another wiper. Okay, wiper, no wiping. Let's try to stay alive as long as possible here. What's the other side? Anybody coming up yet? Ooh. Keep being worried about that other gusher back there, but so far so good. Oh, I see. The Drizzler's in his sneaky spot. You little jerk. I'll do this and then try to get the Drizzler as well. No, I can't reach it. Okay. That was close. Executive decision to booyah bomb the multiple steelheads there. I get to choose when I use my specials, obviously, but I was just like, it's kind of early to use it, but if it helps, go for it, you know? Ooh. Rafa, or whoever. I'm trying. Jimples. I'm slashing as much as I can. I shouldn't have used my second booyah, but you know. I wanted the eggs. Look at all these eggs. 44. Okay, please give me a good... Give me another good weapon. This is a really good one so far. I'm gonna try to really focus and stop talking so much, so... Alright, can't all win. Can't always have a good... Well, we got another low tide. This is amazing. Which also means we're getting a low tide Boris or Zuna if this goes well. You guys got that? I'm trying to keep an eye on my back because I really don't want to have to deal with sneaky boys. Here they are. I see ya. Gotta get this stinger out of here. Okay, good. Whoever went in and took that out, thank you. Alright, I got a bomb for you, Moz. Whenever you're ready. Oh, someone else got it. I wanted to get that steel eel so desperately. Alright. Gotta try to deal with... No! Oh my goodness! The bomb! Yep, specials. Just go crazy with your specials, please. I really want to survive this. Okay. I had to back up a little bit to try to get a better glimpse of what was happening. Wow, wow, wow. Ugh, couldn't get the last one, but we made it. That is almost 150. How many is that less than it? And we're getting our thing. It's Boris. He's back. He showed up this time. He heard we were talking about him. All right, Boris. Give me something good, please. Not the other nozzle nose. I've been nozzle-nosed twice. I'm happy I got those Splatanas at least, but it's funny that I got the nozzle nose twice in a row. Oh! Oh my gosh. I've never been hit by one of those that directly. Get these guys out of here. They're hiding in Boris's back. Trying to help you, buddy. Ooh, okay. It was too far. I think I'm safe here, right? Oh my goodness. Going back on my little perch. Okay. Oh no. The stinger! Yeah, we're not getting enough damage to him. What does everyone have? Oh, the dualies. We're all dualies but me. I could have played this a lot better, I think. For sure. Apologies. Got a little caught up in the fact that we got a nice high score, though. Yeah, we took turns falling down a little bit. Alright, any last second damage will be good. Okay. Alright, 6 silver scales. We didn't defeat him, but we got 133. That is a very respectable high score. Could have gone better on Boris, but, you know, I got nozzle-nosed twice. 2 Splatanas, 2 nozzle noses. What a weird luck I had there. Okay. Technically, that was our 4th king of the night, right? Even though we didn't see the one before. Very memorable big run so far. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. We'll do more tomorrow. That's kind of why I'm going to cut this one a little shorter, because we will have our Splatter Day, regularly scheduled Splatter Day Night live stream. Thank you to Dimples, Jimbles, and Rafa, as well as Ashley, for jumping in these little private lobbies. Thank you to everyone else who jumped in. Once again, MadWalkeri, thank you for providing the adorable screenshot of their Octoline for the thumbnail of the Dualies. We gotta get all this stuff. We got a bunch of helmets waiting for us. And we will thank the rest of the members in just a second. My brain is just processing. Boop, 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 all the info's flying in. It's just chunks and abilities. Parsing the blips and bloops. Okay, we only need 49 more before I can be like Rafa and be cool with the koi slop suit. I still need 15 gold scales for this. That's my other goal, because I bought the garden gear. But yeah, a lot of stuff to work towards. Thank you all once again. Let me, let's go spend my conch shells. Technically, it is Splatter Day because the day rolled over. Charge you. Alright, we only have one, but that's fine. We got some stickers for it. Alright, I forgot I looked like this. And then last but not least, let's go get the shoes to go with the outfit from the catalog. Alright, yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. I think we had some fun, weird stuff happen. The stuff you don't see every big run. Look at those. I'm gonna put on the new gear, just to look fashionable. We could even make it oversized so you can see the crab better. These, I don't know. I think these headphones are interesting, but they also look like Jigsaw designed them. So I don't trust them. Okay. Thank you all once again. I will quickly make sure a shout out to Osbaldo and Vinfin, who were added as members thanks to gift memberships. I have a completely different energy now. I went from Tron kid to like, this guy's like, hey, you got any games on your cellular phone? The oversized shirt makes me look a little younger, you know? He's matching me almost, a little bit. You can hear the helicopters overhead. Okay. Let's, I'm gonna surprise this is a little treat for myself. I'm gonna head to Inkopolis and then I'll forget. And I'm going to boot the game up and be like, whoa, we're in Inkopolis. It's always fun. All right, thank you all for joining me. Again, there will be more of
Big Run.
in the future. Oh, look at this.
Big Run.
This is a very popular thing in Japan, this type of fish. I forget what they're called, but I'd seen them before, but then it just really took off recently. I love the mist coming out of the lobby during big runs. And I forgot they have their own setup, you know. They got to get ready for the Squid Sisters to perform. Okay. You can even sit on these little things. I used to do this all the time. I would just kind of hang out on one of these. All right. Thank you all once again. Let's get our members here. Starting with the Tabi and Gigi Treat Givers. Mark, Ashley, Alina, Zach, Josh, Kayla, and Somberline. Appreciate you all. They're our highest tiered members, the most prestigious. And then, of course, we have the Night Owls. We played with a bunch of them tonight. Saw Kirby in here. Dimples jumped in. Rafa, of course. A lot of you have your question mark mysterious 6-month badge. We'll try to get that out sooner than later. Thank you again. Thank you to Haley and Steven and Ashley for moderating, of course. They're also members, but they help out a lot. And they're just great friends. They've been dropping stuff in the chat. Kayla, Mark, and Allison are also great friends. They're just probably not here right now. That's fine. It is, you know, late on a Friday into a splatter day. So I don't blame them. I'm going to get some rest. I hope you guys will join me for the proper Splatter Day stream later tonight. I don't know if we're going to beat that high score. We can give it a shot, though. I will give it an honest try to see if we can get higher than that. But if I have to rest on the laurels of 133, I think I can be pretty happy. I don't think I ever noticed this. Almost looks like someone was shooting at him, but I think it's the wood burning, like the wood circles there. That's fun. I want to put that in my locker. Grizzco looks different, then you go in. It's the same. Just like a McDonald's, they have standards of all the Grizzcos. Alright, thank you all so much. I hope you're enjoying your big run. I hope you're ready for more, because we'll be back very soon. Hope I didn't forget anything. The Q&A! It's always the last thing. Okay, The last question was an invite to the Discord, the bog, that is in the top of the description, and people are dropping it in the chat, the mods. So, yeah, join up. That's a good way to talk to other people. Even if I'm not streaming or playing, you can join up and play with other people during Big Run or other times. I'm just going to slow walk my way out of here. All right, I'll see you all next time very soon for more
Big Run, Big Run, Big Run!
Good night.